Okay, good morning, everybody. It's time for In Case You Missed It. I'm Joy Limnackern here with Brooks Baptiste. But before we get into what you missed,
we have a special guest.
Yes.
And I'm going to slide out of the way real quick. Maximus, come on in. Well, Maximus, come on back this way. I got to see you. We can't see you. Come on over here. Come on over here. Right here.
Camera,
And you see that camera up there? Right there? That's
okay,
the camera
let me pop up Maximus' camera. Okay, Maximus is a talking lion. Tell us what team you're representing today, Maximus.
Maximus says,
he doesn't talk?
Maximus doesn't talk.
Oh, okay,
so
Brooks,
Maximus,
can you
I'm
translate?
I'm going to try to fill in the gap and answer the questions if I can, to the best of my ability. So the Atlanta Gladiators in the house.
Okay.
Minor league hockey.
Okay.
And based in Duluth, from my understanding. Am I on it? I know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very nice.
Thank you. And Maximus, you just gave me an applause, so I feel like today is going to be an amazing Friday. Amazing Friday. So just in case you didn't know, you can watch all of the games on Peachtree TV and the Peachtree Sports Network. I almost couldn't get it out of my mouth. So will we be seeing you out there?
Yes?
He's
That's a yes?
giving me the thumbs up. That's all I needed.
Very nice. Maximus is a lion. I want you to know. He's a lion because I had to ask him, what kind of animal are you? And
But
you're
not like the lion that's out there, in the wild, Okay.
Yes, he is, Brooks.
You're a nice lion.
No, he.
Okay. I hope, because he's standing right next to me.
We'll
Maximus,
see.
Thanks for being with us. We just had to check in with you. We appreciate it, dude.
Thank you, Maximus. We'll see you soon. All right, I appreciate it, Brooks. Brooks is.
I mean, you know what? You never know what you're going to get here on the First Alert Desk.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
You never know. In case you missed it, so you did not miss that. Definitely not. All right, Brooks, I know we wanted to talk about some of the other things that our viewers may have missed, but you want to start with what your topic is? Let's go ahead and bring in what your topic was.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of go out of order a little bit. I want to start with daylight saving time, which we know is this weekend.
Yes.
So when we say daylight saving time, we always make it seem like it's, this beautiful thing. And it is a beautiful thing because the days are a little bit longer, but we're losing an hour of sleep, and that part I'm not always so happy about. But I do want to tell you about this because right now the American Academy of Sleep Medicine is advocating for year-round standard time, and that could mean that we wouldn't have to do all the flip-flopping of the clock twice a year. So the Sunshine Protection Act would mean longer, dark mornings, and you may even remember that our state was pretty serious about voting to make daylight saving permanent. But that's not going to happen until a vote happens at the federal level. Joy, am I the only one who feels like I absolutely love the longer days?
Me too.
I love the sun when it sets at 8 o'clock versus 5 and 6 o'clock.
Yes.
But isn't that kind of a fun part of what fall is when, and when we're looking forward to spring?
I guess so. It makes you appreciate the spring more.
Yeah, it does. Exactly.
I mean, the sun's it's not going to be warm all the time. The sun's not going to be out all the time, and that's just kind of the way it is. But
I don't know if I could see on Christmas Eve the sun setting at 8 p.m. Like, no, that's not going to be fun for the kids, but that's usually how it happens because we're out of daylight saving time. Okay, so you got that, and then, Joy, I have one more story that I have to bring to the people today regarding your Atlanta Braves. If you're trying to get in on some free tickets, we've got you covered. Okay, so Corona, the beer company, is hosting a contest on its Instagram page, and all you have to do is tag your boss in the comment section of this post and tell your boss that you're taking a day off in celebration of the return of baseball. Now, did you hear what I said? I said, you just tell your boss that you're taking a day off.
Yeah, good
don't
luck
ask
with that.
him.
Brooks, I don't know if that's going to work.
Look, don't ask him, but don't call me if you don't have a job by next week.
Right.
I don't want to put you in a bad situation, but you have until March 13th to enter into this contest. Bottom line, it will be good to see our Braves back in action. Hopefully, we'll be able to see them making another run for the World Series. But Joy, don't tell your boss what you're going to do, especially if you want to expect your check every other week, right?
Yes, and once you do that, then you'll have lots of time to see the Braves, but you're not going to be able to afford it.
Exactly, there you have it.
Unless you get a job there.
Yeah, and maybe you're going to need one because you're going to lose your other one, okay?
Definitely. All right, well, thank you so much, Brooks Baptiste. Really appreciate you joining us. I do want to now take us to a story put together by my colleague Rachel Aragon, because this is really interesting. So lawmakers are considering a bill to really boost reading scores in kids here in Georgia. And it could have some impact on classroom and the kind of resources that classrooms have. So my colleague Rachel Aragon has a closer look at this.
And I think you understand our concern.
A group of state senators are pushing for legislation they say would support students and their teachers.
So right now it would just codify that program in law.
Senate Bill 464 would allocate funds for eligible teachers to purchase school supplies online. Money that State Senator Clint Dixon says educators could benefit from.
On average, teachers are spending anywhere from $400 to $600, and in some cases, depending on what subject they teach, it could be over $1,000 coming out of their directly out of their pocket.
The same bill would also identify a universal reading test or screener that each public school and local school system must adopt and administer. The goal, to evaluate all students' reading levels equally.
So they can gauge, how kids are, if they're reading proficiently or on grade level. And if you have 13 different benchmarks, it's going to be tough to gauge, which one's, doing it right, which one's doing it wrong.
This really matters. We've got to get this part right.
Former teacher and Gwinnett County parent Missy Purcell says she's in favor of Georgia's schools having one good universal reading screener and believes it could have helped her son.
And one of the biggest barriers to him not getting the right instruction was that no one screened him to identify that he was a struggling reader. And it wasn't until he was in 4th grade that we actually started making some impact because we were seeking private services. And that's not something that's accessible to everybody.
Lawmakers agree, saying having a universal screener or test would be another tool to better identify kids early on that need help with reading.
Now, it wouldn't prevent schools from using other screeners. This would just be one that would be provided by the state.
Rachel Aragon, Atlanta News First.
And thanks so much to Rachel for that story. Okay, so sticking to the topic of education, there's a local group here in Metro Atlanta that's really going out of their way to help kids navigate their opportunities for the future, whether it's college, whether it's trade school, whether it's something else completely different. And it's something so important that, kids need. They need that mentorship, especially kind of in a crossroads of their lives. Sawyer Bussey has a look at this.
We're at Clayton State University today for the event. Come on in. I'll introduce you to everyone. Take a high school junior or senior from a Title I school and put them in this room at the One Goal Student Summit, and they might just see nothing but possibility.
And they're like, I don't know what I'm going to do in the future. I'm just going to go to this school because they accept me, or I'm just going to do this because I don't know. So I think when we do bring them to places like this, they're like, oh, there's a chance for me now,
This room is filled with juniors and seniors from schools all over Metro Atlanta. I interviewed 2 students from Mays High School.
I feel excellent today. I was on stage speaking today. I feel really excellent. It's really good to be out here, seeing a lot of people here today, a lot of students, over 600, and we're pushing out to Atlantic Public Schools education. And we're all pushing to go to college, and this is exciting to me.
You could feel how excited they were to be a part of this event. You could also tell how excited they were that their classmates were here as well.
I see a group of dreamers. I see a group of individuals who have a desire to achieve a goal, regardless of what the goal is, whether it's college and career ready, or is it for them to go straight into the workforce.
Students could meet with representatives from colleges and universities, to mentoring groups, to companies, to trade schools.
We work really hard to make sure that students understand what this program can do for them, but honestly, the students bring the engagement and the passion. They're here because they want to be here and they care about their futures, and we're just here to help them along the way.
Follow your passion and know that nothing can stop you.
These kids, they really, 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 truly want to be here.
In Clayton County, Sawyer Bussey, Atlanta News First.
So also, it's Friday, and it's the time of the week when we feature our pet of the week. We, of course, at Atlanta News First try to make an effort to find homes for unwanted animals that are looking for homes in the shelters. Lana Harris and Rick Fallbaum sat down with our pet of the week.
Right, it is now time for our pet of the week. Make that pets of the week. And we're joined by Shelters and Shelves Rescue, which is sponsored by My Pet's Vet.
It might be pet of the week because this one may not be going home with anybody but me, honestly. I don't know. I'm so touched with this puppy in my hands. We have Camille Lilly and Leslie Moppet. They are co-founders of Shelter and Shelves Pet Rescue. Thank you so much.
Good morning, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Who you brought with you?
Yes. So who you have is Waffles, and this is Syrup.
Hi, Waffles.
So they are, we believe, brothers from the same litter. They're 10-week-olds. They are terrier lab mixes. They were both abandoned when they were babies, so we don't know the mom or the dad, but they're now rescued and with us, so we're ready for their happy fairy tale ending.
Who could abandon these dogs? They're so sweet.
They're very cute.
My goodness.
This one's more of the snuggle bug, as you
really?
see. Oh, yes.
Yeah. That one will kind of make you work for it. Loves to run up and down the house.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, I didn't have to do anything. Maybe I'm the chosen one.
See?
I know, it jumped right in your arms.
I think so.
When you guys came to the newsroom this morning, I was working and I heard like squealing in the background. I'm like, either there are dogs in the newsroom or babies, one or the other.
Yes.
These cuties.
So you guys have an adoption event.
Yes. So we actually have one of our larger adoption events tomorrow on Saturday at My Pets Vet in Kennesaw, and there's going to be about 22 adoptable pets. We have puppies, we'll have adult dogs, large dogs, small dogs, all kinds of dogs. There's going to be reduced fees, and then My Pets Vet is actually sponsoring the spay and neuter of the unaltered pets. So it's a great time to come out on Saturday. This is only if you adopt on Saturday. So we'd love to see you guys come out on Saturday, adopt the cute little puppies or an adult dog, and give them their forever home.
How many animals are going to be there this weekend? And you said adult dogs, so there'll be all kinds of animals.
So we will be bringing 22. So we are a local nonprofit 501c3.
Yes.
Completely volunteer ran, so we are volunteers as founders, but there will be 22 dogs on site, ranging from, we got puppies, like wiener dog puppies, little cheweenies,
oh my goodness.
all the way to our dogs that are 70. I have Miss Marie, who's like 80 pounds.
Wow.
So we'll have a range, whatever you're looking for. If we don't have it, we know lots of other rescues that have animals that just need homes or foster homes.
Yeah, that's different because I feel like a lot of times we do these and there are only really the adult dogs that are there. There are really not many opportunities for families who want a puppy.
Absolutely, yeah. It's an unfortunate time right now. There's a lot of litters. So even if you don't want to adopt, we have foster opportunities, so you get to hang out with a puppy during the week.
Just like this.
So we have Doggy Day Out, which gives the foster families that we have a break where you can kind of hang out with the pet, see if this is what you want to do in your future.
Exactly.
But yeah, we have adoptable adults and puppies.
Well, we wish you luck with the event this weekend. Hope you find forever homes for all of these beautiful dogs. There's the information, and we'll be right back. All right, it is now time.
If you want to attend this event that they just mentioned, we have the details on our website. So if you go to atlantanewsfirst.com, just go to Peachtree TV, or you could go to peachtreetv.com, and you can find out about this event and how you can adopt, or foster or help any animals in need. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and have a great day.